load themselves.
You got transmissions going to war to get
Yeah,
the change. That's what Apostle around our car.
You can't be a warrior unless you're a stoic.
Yeah.
If you're Epicurean like an American, you're not gonna. That's war. That whole war, being in that atmosphere, that's not for you. You're too used to comfort in the midst of turmoil.
Too much thinking of pleasure.
Yeah.
It was right. Wisdom.
too comfortable,
Yeah.
Too comfortable. These Chinese and these Russians, man, they not comfortable.
They're making it very uncomfortable. Even North Korea have been making it uncomfortable for the people. On purpose, keeping them on edge.
They have one purpose, man, and that's to destroy this place. That's their whole purpose. To destroy this place.
Yeah, the Lord said of Russia as an adversary.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the American citizen is thinking of fucking sports and
Pop culture and shit.
vacations and my 401k. That's why when that shit happens, man, when World War III happens, oof. Yeah, these American soldiers, man, they're really gonna, baby up.
Shit, fucking the food that we eat is fucking feminizing.
Yeah. Estrogen packed food and shit.
Yeah, and it's not even real food no more, man.
Even the beer. I think domestic beers? They have estrogen.
American craft beer.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. All kind of hormones and man.
That's not even real food no more.
And these women that think they're fucking like dudes, they think they got some balls. They gonna go back to that little girl mentality real quick.
Yeah.
That scared little girl.
Yeah.
They're gonna go back to that real quick when they see, like I said, when they see blood spilling, man.
Yeah, bitch, wasn't like 3 months ago you was talking shit?
Yeah.
Now you ain't talking shit no more.
He was independent.
This is Deuteronomy 20:8. And the officer shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted?
Maybe across the street.
Let him go and return unto his house. Let his brethren's heart faint as well as his heart. Deuteronomy 20:8. And the officer shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say,
The officers of the people. We had officers, we had our armies, we had officers and captains. The officers had to basically cover all the men that were 20 years old and up. They would command them, hey, if you feeling scary, you ain't built like that, it's going home. This military saying if you a faggot, cross-dressed, you can still sign up.
Shit, bro. I got one page, man. No.
It came out.
Hey, bro.
Just take anybody,
No,
man.
but yeah, take wherever.
Whatever.
What they say?
Everybody they want.
Don't ask
Don't have
Don't
to
ask,
tell.
don't tell.
Read that again.
yeah, that's 20:8. Deuteronomy. It says, and the officer shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go and return unto his house, lest his brethren's heart faint as well as his heart.
This is Gideon?
No, that's just in the law.
Okay.
But you read the story of
Said that,
Gideon.
yeah.
Exactly. He went on and did that.
He mentioned
I
it.
mentioned that too.
When he started talking about it, so that's why they grabbed it.
If you're scared, just leave.
That's how it should be, because you have a lot of numbers don't really signify anything.
Yeah.
It's better to have a few numbers and they're all with it. But no, quality over quantity.
What I said earlier, Bonta, what is your profession?
Yeah.
There was only 300 of them, like, hoo-ha! It was like, I brought more soldiers.
Yeah, but even like these small special forces units, man. those dudes are real warriors.
Yeah.
That's the real deal.
You know, they're the real warriors of America.
Yeah.
You know, the special forces. You know, they're gonna be met with other special forces too.
Yeah.
The other nations.
And you think about this generation, when was the last time they really had a war? Like you had
A conventional war.
like was it Afghanistan and shit?
That's unconventional.
But
Murder. You guys protested Cortez, right? Because he was a fucking murderer.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
That was
Was he on because we're about the Cortez?
What were we saying though?
about the war. They,
The last time America fought a real war was probably what, Vietnam?
Yeah.
or Desert Storm.
Nah, they crushed Iraq.
Yeah.
They
Iraq
dropped
had-
bombs on them.
yeah, it was Vietnam.
Yeah.
And
They were putting up a real ass fight. They was fucking Americans up over there.
Yeah.
America took a lot of
Guerrilla
casualties.
warfare.
Yeah.
Real, very like savage
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah.
The jungles of Vietnam, I guess, you know.
When that was in the 60s.
60s, 70s.
Yeah. So
That war. This is something I heard, man. You know, he said that over there they didn't really want to fight the Americans because like that's why they kept saying black man go home. It's not your war. Like we don't want to fuck you up. Man. Just go home. We want to
Yeah.
fuck the white guys up.
yeah.
We want to fuck the real Americans up. You know, don't why you fight for them type shit. And then eventually it was like, so y'all not gonna leave? Fuck it. Then they really started hitting them heavy with it, bro. They coming out the caves and shit, and spikes and all kinds of
Yeah, joint in hand, man.
Yeah. The other nations, they really hate the American Edomite.
Yeah.
You know, this one Jake was telling me he was in the military and they had to search some guys or whatever, and that guys was like, no, I don't want him to search me. I want Jake to search me.
Yeah.
You know, they really have a certain disdain for the American Edomite,
They
man.
know, they know who he is.
Yeah.
Jake in Vietnam, they were scared to go to jail. You know, because you had a choice. You know, if you get called up in the draft, you can either go to war or go to jail.
Yeah.
Or pay a fine. You know, a lot of Jake, they had no money, they didn't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
I go to war. I got that account right quick when you talking about be afraid. This is Judges chapter 7, verse 3. Matter of fact, I'll read verse 2. It said, and the Lord Yahweh said unto Gideon, the people that are with thee are too many for me to give the Midianites into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, mine own hand have saved
We
me.
won by numbers.
Yeah.
Jason.
By the strength of us.
By the strength of our
Not by our
numbers.
power.
Our power. Exactly.
Verse 3 says, now therefore go to, proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, whosoever is fearful and afraid, let him return and depart early from Mount Gilead.
Right.
And there returned, left. And there returned of the people 22,000, and there remained 10,000.
But that was just the first sin.
Yeah, that was
You know,
the first
there's
sin.
another one after that.
Another sin after that. But I mean, but the afraid part was why I only wrote that. The majority of people left. You know?
And you compare it to this truth.
Yeah.
It's been a sifting process in a similar like way.
Con.
You got men that are that want to be comfortable with the pleasures of this world. They can't leave that alone, so they get offended and fall off the truth.
Or they try to incorporate it with the
That's
truth.
right. Yeah, exactly. That's why it says in Timothy not to basically not to be entangled with the affairs of this life. You know, that he may be a good soldier in our shot.
They may please him.
That may please him.
Chosen
who have chosen him to be a good soldier in our shot. You know, then you got those who can't deal with temptation. They can't deal with persecution, tribulation. They can't deal with the furnace of adversity. So that's another reason why they, fold and fold under pressure and leave. So you're not built for, if those things apply to you, you're not built for this. The Lord's calling real men soldiers.
Yeah.
He said, old men I call. My voice is to the sons of
Get up your loins like
Most High.
and show yourself free.
Yeah.
Kind.
And that's what he was
Gird
telling
up thy
Job.
loins now like a man. I will demand of you.
Yep. I will ask you to do some responsible manly shit.
Yeah.
That's what he telling Job. Like, man, suck it up, bro. I'm chastising you, but you do this for no reason. Okay, it is, but it ain't.
I got it.
But just man up. That's it.
So I said the same thing. The Lord, he just like he sent men for war. You know, hey, laugh like a dog. and those who do that, all right, you ready, you built for it. The men that went down and start doing all that shit, yeah, you ain't built for it. You know. Same thing with the truth. Oh man, I just bought some land. Hey, I can't do it. I just married me a wife, man. I got family, you know. I can't do it. All right, well, yeah, you know, because he that put his hand to the plow and looking back is not fit for the kingdom. You really think that you got something to lose here?
Yeah.
Then this ain't for you. You're not a man of war. A man of war, he not thinking about nothing like that.
No.
And what did Peter?
He ain't thinking about, man, but what if I lose my family, my kids?
What did
Their
say,
presidents.
what did, huh?
Yeah.
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 What you talking about?
Matthew 19?
Yeah.
A man of war, he considers that he can lose his life.
Yep. As soon as he gets deployed over there, that's you know, that's in his mind. Like, yo, I could lose my life. I might not never come back.
That's on the boat to go get training.
Yeah.
If you love your life, like a lot of men that's in the Marines and in the war, they ain't really care. Like, you don't love your life that much. If you're willing to put your life on the line like that. You know? So basically, what I'm saying is, you got to be a soldier even in the truth. This is a war.
Yep.
Spiritual war.
Spiritual,
You can lose your actual life. Just
and you could lose your life. Exactly.
And we know Most High alone belong to issues from death. That's what you got to believe.
Matthew 19 to 28. Yahweh said unto them,
No, you said before that, right?
verse 27.
He asked him.
Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee.
We have forsaken all. And then when you get into 29, that's when he's going to list all the things that he pursued. You got that?
And read NLT. Then Peter said to him, We given up everything to follow you.
Yep.
What will we get?
Yep.
Yahweh replied, I assure you that when the world is made new and the Son of Man sits upon his glorious throne, you who have been my followers will also sit on the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone who hath given up houses, or brothers, or sisters, or father, or mother, or children, or property, for my name's sake, will receive 100 times as much in return, and will inherit eternal life.
So it must be in the Luke 14 where he said, and thine own life also, you know, because you can give up all that other stuff. You got to give up your life too. Did you see it? Like 26?
Yeah, because I was going to read that.
You got it. That was it right there.
And this is one of the reasons why, you know, no disrespect to the sisters, but this is why we say at times that our women, even though you're gonna have sisters that believe, but you're not fully in the truth. The reason why we say that is because naturally, you know, given your nature, you like to be comfortable. To be in this thing, you can't be comfortable like that.
Right. Yep.
You gotta really like not love your life. You don't love this world. You don't love your life. And a lot of these women, they love this world.
They don't want this.
They don't want this. They don't want to give this up.
They don't want Jacob's trouble. We understand it's not that we like Yahweh Shai didn't